Hey there everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brendan from the Crypto 101 team, and in today's video, we're going to be determining which exchange is better, Coinbase versus Crypto.com. Now, we're going to be judging these two exchanges over 5 different pieces of criteria. Number 1 is fees. Number 2 is the coins that are listed. Number 3 is going to be the order types that are available. Number 4 is going to be the ease of use. And number 5 is going to be the overall features that are available. Now, we know that these are two very popular crypto exchanges, and people are always wondering, what are the differences between these crypto exchanges and which one should I use based on my conditions? So without further ado, if you like the video, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and dive on in with point number 1, which is the fee structure. Now, when it comes to Coinbase, they have a very normal fee structure, right? The more that you trade, the lower the fees that you have. And you can look up this, and maybe we'll even flash it on the screen for you here. But when it comes to Coinbase, it is going to have slightly higher fees than Crypto.com at a flat rate level. However, there is one big caveat here, and that is that Crypto.com, while they will give you a lower fee experience based on how much like Crow you stake and stuff like that, it can get a bit more complex, right? So Coinbase says, hey, the amount of money that you trade determines how much of a fee that you pay. So the more money that you're trading, the lower fees that you're going to be paying. And also if you use their advanced platform or their pro platform, you're going to be paying just a flat, significantly lower fee over there. Crypto.com, across the general consensus, you will get lower fees. The caveat here is that all of their prices are marked up significantly higher than any other exchange. So if you've ever gone and you've looked at Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, Robinhood, whatever, and then you look at the price of that same asset on Crypto.com, you're going to note that it is a lot more valuable. This is because they play the spread and they play the differences in prices. So a lot of the time, if you go in and you are doing market orders, you are going to be getting filled well above market price on every other exchange. And when you try to sell, you're going to still be getting filled not exactly where you want to. So unless you are using very specific orders here, I do think that people tend to get screwed worse on fees because of the strange price structure that Crypto.com has. And I would give this win as a clear win in the fee case to Coinbase. Now, I have used both for years on years on years. And I feel like I get a very clear, easy to understand fee structure out of Coinbase, whereas Crypto.com, at least in my experience, has tended to blur the lines, charge me a lot more than I was ever expecting, and a lot more than I've ever experienced on most other crypto exchanges because of the complex structure. So the winner here is going to be Coinbase. Number 2 is going to be the coins that are listed. Now, Coinbase offers 250 plus different cryptocurrencies to their users. Crypto.com, however, offers over 300 plus cryptocurrencies to their users on a general basis. This will vary a little bit depending on where you live in the world and what you have access to. So the clear winner here is if you want sheer amount of cryptos or sheer amount of altcoins and access to those, it's going to be Crypto.com. They win this hands down. Point number 3, or criteria number 3, is going to be the order types that are available. Now, Coinbase here, they have market orders, they have limit orders, they have stop orders, they even have take profits and stop loss orders. So, and you can also go into reoccurring investments as well. Crypto.com, however, is going to be a little bit different. For the most part of your trading, you're going to maybe have access to market orders, limit orders, and stop orders, and that's about it. You don't get a ton. The caveats here is that you can have more than just spot trading available on both of these exchanges. So on Coinbase, you can do spot trading, you can do your normal advanced trading, but you can also trade futures contracts. Now, this allows you to get leveraged access to different cryptocurrencies that they have available. Crypto.com, on the other hand, allows you to trade different kinds of options contracts on their exchange. So both exchanges offer more of like a day trading leveraged environment, but in 2 different ways. You have up and down options. You have a couple different forms of options over on Crypto.com, and you can bet on what the price will do by a given time. However, it's not your traditional options trading that you might be used to if you're coming from the equities markets. So what is going to be the winner in this case? Again, I'd have to say for the average crypto user, I like the order types on Coinbase more than I like on crypto.com. I think overall, the options that they have available on crypto.com are a little bit strange and not traditional. I think that there are people that like them, but it feels a lot more like you are gambling on those options on crypto.com than it does as if you can create some sort of actual investment or trading strategy off of those. So I hope that clarifies, but I do like the overall order types on Coinbase more than crypto.com, so I have to give Coinbase the point there. Point number 4 is going to be the ease of use. Now, Coinbase here, they are known for being extremely beginner friendly, having a simple interface, and attracting new users. Crypto.com, however, is also known for this because of their mobile app and the layout that they have. However, over the years, as they have tried to increase the number of features and cryptos available, the platform has gotten pretty cluttered. And it is and can be pretty hard to navigate crypto.com and know where to go and what to do and how to access the different features that they have, because it can get so cluttered up and confusing over time. So I have to give the winning point over here to Coinbase in this, as I think it is significantly easier to use. It has both a mobile and a web app, and it's a lot cleaner and straightforward. So the final criteria that we need to judge by here is features that are available, the overall features of each of these respective platforms. Now with Coinbase, you have staking, you have an NFT viewer, you have a DeFi wallet, you have a learn and earn section, you have your spot trading, your advanced trading, you have leverage trading if you want it. You have a lot of stuff available. Crypto.com also offers a pretty large variety. The last thing I forgot to mention is that Coinbase is coming out with a credit card. Crypto.com also offers a Visa card. They also offer, cash back through that. They have a DeFi wallet. They have an NFT marketplace, and they also offer lending depending on where you live. So the features here, I'd say, are actually pretty similar between the two. There's not any clear winner where Crypto.com has some crazy experience that Coinbase doesn't have, with the exception of those options. There's the options trading that they have available that I talked about a little bit earlier on in the video. So again, if you really like options and you like short-term options, and it's a little bit hard to describe because it's not your average options contracts. But if you like that little bit more gambly feel to trading the market on leverage, something that can be a little bit more high risk, then you might like some of those features on crypto.com. I think also if you want a sheer amount of cryptocurrencies, especially new coins and smaller coins, you're going to like crypto.com a little bit more. I think for everything else, Coinbase is the winner here. And overall, I would say in my books, Coinbase is the winner of this video. I think that they offer a significantly better fee structure. I think that they have better order types. They have a significantly easier to use platforms, and they are completely equal in terms of features. The only criteria that I think Coinbase loses on is the amount of cryptos that are available and can be traded, and how Coinbase does not, I would say they don't list as many small coins and new coins in comparison to Crypto.com, which is actively and constantly listing all sorts of new coins. So again, for sheer variety, Crypto.com is going to win, but for every other category, Coinbase is going to be good here. And they still have over 250 coins that are available, which makes them pretty well spread and give you a lot of different options still. So the winner in this video, I would say, is Coinbase. However, it will vary a little bit depending on what kind of features that you like and what exactly you want to use these exchanges for. But let me know if I missed anything. If I did, let us know in the comment section down below. We would love to hear it from you. And if you want us to compare any of these other crypto exchanges that are available, we would be happy to go through it. So let us know what kind of videos that you all want to see. And also, if you want to get access to our entire crypto portfolio, check out the links in the description down below. We have all sorts of resources available for you down there. And until then, we're going to see all of you very, very soon in the next video.